+1 to taunt. I want to see what this circlet is, and I'm out of freaking identify scrolls.
Stay a while and listen.
It is an honor to serve you.
Circlet of the Mammoth.
Good day.
Placid. He doesn't identify stuff in your cube? I could have sworn Kane identified the items that were in your cube. Hey, I've almost got one flawless of every type. I would have had a flawless ruby, but I gave away a couple of rubies. So, there's 2 weekends of beta. Lab. 2 weekends, not 1 weekend. And, your characters get saved till next weekend. They get obliterated next weekend. Next weekend. Yes, so for release, all wiped. But you get to keep everything that you're doing right now until next weekend. Because there's going to be an open beta next weekend for everybody. Everybody. Save files? What are you talking about, War Wizard? This is this beta test is online multiplayer only. There's no save files from the single player. There's no single player. Are you sure you weren't playing the alpha? Because the alpha was single player, and there was a save file list in your documents in the alpha because the alpha was on single player. There should not be any save file location in the in your documents folder for the multiplayer version. All your characters are stored on the servers. They're not stored on locally. There may be some other things in there that do not have anything to do with your character's save files. Like, for instance, I know for sometimes the game will save auto map. So like when you map a level, sometimes the game will save the map. Yeah, well, let's see if he's got any truth to what he's saying. I like 199% doubt that that there's any files there in the documents that have to do with the current characters. But you know what? Let's go check anyway. Boop, boop, boop. Yes, so what you're looking at in that folder, there is a folder, by the way, and it's under Users, Your Name, Saved Games, Diablo 2 Resurrected Multiplayer Beta. Those are not saved game files. I'm going to bring those up on camera for you guys to see, and I'll show you exactly what those are. This one? Yeah, this one will work. Where are you? Alright, so this is what he's looking at right now. He's looking at this. So I'm going to show you that these files right here are not saved game files. Alright, these files are something else entirely. These are things like your mapping, and like just the name of your character and things like that. If it was an actual file that would that you could open up in like hero editors or something like that, it wouldn't have the JSON or the KEO or the CTLO file name. They're not going to let you edit your multiplayer characters on single player. It doesn't work that way. God. I know you guys are doing tomb runs, and I'm trying to do tomb runs too. But man, I get absolutely no EXP because you guys are just always ahead of me. I'm answering questions on Twitch, I'm talking with people, I'm eating pizza, and you guys are just steady chunking away. And by the time I look up, all the tombs are done and I've gotten like no EXP whatsoever.
I can't carry anymore.
I mean, it's not a matter of you guys are slowing me down. I think everybody in here knows I'm on Twitch. It's just I can't get EXP if you guys are killing everything while I'm not there. So I'm basically just not making any progress whatsoever because you guys are just wiping the whole map while I'm talking. I'm using a GTX 1080 Horde Sack. And I'm running at 4K. My GTX 1080 is handling 4K like a champ. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. You know what, let's try something here. This like costs no mana, it costs 3. And Rabies costs 10. Okay. That was beautiful. They were all grouped up, just one Rabies, and they all died. Every single one of them dead. Dead, 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 dead. Man, 20%, 20 to mana is actually quite nice. And we're gonna make room for that. Cleave? What are we playing, Dungeons and Dragons? All dead. Superior Heraldric Shield. Immune to poison. Let's grab some of these healing potions while I'm here. The Butcher's Cleaver. Die. Fury? Talking about, no, I don't have Fury. I never put a point into it. There's a Rabies druid, so I didn't bother. I suppose I could always tag a point into it just to play around with it. Just to play around with it. Yes, Fisher does do a lot of damage. Assessed us. Assassin items that no one can use. Alright, Leon. Fury Hurricane build, huh? That sounds interesting. That sounds difficult, too. I mean, you'd have to max out the duration of Hurricane. So your Cyclone armor would have to be maxed. There's a lot of things to beef up the damage of Hurricane as well, so...
I can't.
Yeah, my weapon just broke. I shattered it.
Good day. Blessings to you.
Burst up my beard. Yeah, putting it in the dryer might work. Hey, you guys are having a conversation over there. For the dogs. You're having a conversation over there for the dogs. Oh, okay. Burp, burp, burp. About to get a perfect freaking flawless. Should transmute some amulets and stuff too. That'd be fun. What's a zombie head I didn't even identify? Can't identify items when they're inside your shared stash either. Interesting. Dang. I always avoid builds in game that have anything to do with fire. Other than that, I'm open to trying things out. Just think of fire being overdone in games and everything else is mostly forgotten. Well, I hate to tell you, War Wizard Gymnast, but fire is actually the underrated builds in Diablo 2. Diablo 2's fire builds are not really the greatest. It's mainly because in Hell difficulty there are a huge number of fire immunes, and it becomes a big issue. So a lot of people tend to avoid fire builds because of the immunities. So for a completely different reason than you're avoiding them. Completely different. By the way, thanks for the follows to everyone that's been following me recently. I know I'm not paying attention, but Chill Anime Gaming, Belphegor, Monkey, Hit Arm, Koo, Zidane, Vegeta, Mod. Thank you, all you guys and gals, for the follows. Arkbill, Asthorn, Asthom, Beer Half Empty, Alback, And you guys have been raining the follows on me, and I really appreciate it. What's up, Complex Messiah? Bone shield looks weird, he says. Bone shield looks weird. Did I repair my weapon yet? I did. Okay. Let's grab some potions. Let's go.
There's nothing the right potion can't cure.
Let's go. Yeah, I wish I could play Necro on beta as well, War Wizard, but that's wishes. But wishes are not kisses, and we can't play Necro on beta. Man, I wipe this place out. Every game I go into, white. Yep, just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Lonin, there is no link for the beta because you have to pre-order to access the beta. If you have pre-ordered, it'll be available on your Blizzard launcher under the Diablo 2 Resurrected page under the beta option. Necromancer is MM. Necromancer MM is win. What is MM? God, they came in, they killed everything, and they left. Well, this game is done. See you later. Bye, suckers. Okay, I had hundreds of people get in watching my stream on the on launch day. However, the drops are no longer a thing, so whoever got in is whoever got in, and that's pretty much it. The Arcane Sanctuary. What's up, ghosty boys? Gonna be them ghosty boys coming at you with them ethereal skulls. Them ghosty boys. Gonna hit you in the face with toys. You what? You said, I'll what, but I will not play? You'll what, but? What's a what, but?
It's locked.
Oh, what, but? There's like 2 keys right here. Oh, you'll watch, but you're not gonna play? Why not? Come on in and join us.
I am overburdened.
Join us. Join the dark side of the Force. The dark side of the Force. I'm pretty sure we already answered your question, Lonan. I don't know what else you're looking for. I mean, you're saying, how do you link for beta? I don't... You can't earn the beta key anymore. I don't know exactly what you're looking for. I mean, you can link items. Are you talking about linking items? Because you can link items like this. Toxic spit, let's go and kill some stuff now. Let's kill some zombies in the road now. Oh lord. I just got a message on Blizzardio. How do I access Blizzardio? I don't even remember. A message. Vegeta wants to be friends. Vegeta, how'd you get my code? Huh? How'd you get my code, sir? I don't remember giving you my code. How did you get my friend code, Vegeta? How did you get my code? Because I'm a werewolf. And I have rabies. My skill is rabies. I bite people and give them rabies and they die from rabies poison. What's the point? To have fun. What's the point of adopt me? So you can have fun. And what do? Collect the pets? Yeah, well there's items in the game that I can collect. Just like there's items in your game that you can collect. The trade system in this game is exactly the same as the trade system in your game. Yep. Yeah. Yep. Bright colors everywhere, that's right. Depression? What do you mean? Okay, well dark colors are nice. How's that look dark to you? That is a bright color blue. Look at a shiny red gem in the center that you would love to have around your neck. You wouldn't want that gem? Why not? You're so stupid. Everything's done in this level. I gotta go to another game. You can't really make shops either. It's just a pretend thing. Yeah, but it's not an official shop. We can make an unofficial shop. Yes. You know what? Let's switch over to my, I want to switch to a different character. I've been playing these characters for a little while. Let's switch to a different character. Let's have some fun. Let's go somewhere else. Who we gonna go to? We've got our Sorceros. Let's do our Amazon. We haven't finished off our Amazon yet. GGM Manazon. Actually, you know what? Let's go with a public game. Why not? Public game, we need Act 1. I'm pretty sure we're in Act 1. Let's just join whatever game. It doesn't matter. Hopefully they're not already in Act 2. Come on, show me where they are. Jail level 2. That sounds good to me. Clicked on the wrong one. Oh, good.
What
Waypoints.
nightmarish tortures took place here?
I'm gonna hop ahead of them. What level are they all? 14, 16, 12, 9, and 11. Interesting. Kick and jank and a kick and jank. Freaking champions. I need my exploding arrow. What level's the exploding arrow again? 12. Why do I not already have it? Chippies! Chippies! Oh wow, +2 ice blast to +3 frozen armor. That'd be worth a pretty penny. Back in town.
What you need?
Oh no, that's worth 10,000. Put that in my stash, so I can sell it later for more money. Drop all my junk in town. Redheads have no souls. Mwahahaha. Screenshot. What? Screenshot the little wiener that he drew? Got him. What's up, Sco Dog? Why are you hostile with me, Sco Dog? You're just jealous, that's all. Don't be jealous. It doesn't fit you. Jelly like jolly. Man, this bow is so slow. I was about to hostile you, sir. I was gonna come kill you. I'm gonna shoot you in the face. How about that? Shoot you right in the eye. This is the second time I have missed an entrance to a lower level of an area. No wonder I didn't find the cube yet. Oh yeah, that's actually a complaint I've heard from a couple people, is that the entrance to level 2 or level 3 Halls of the Dead is very hard to find, and I had the same exact problem. It's like not on the minimap. It's very difficult to see. Definitely needs to be reported as a bug. Oh, that's right. I can't
This
get it
place
because I gotta
is
do this.
eerie.
Sweet. Now I got the exploding arrow that explodes in your face and makes you go eyeball singe off. Who needs eyebrows anyway? Who needs eyebrows, they say.
I need mana.
Man, the velocity of my arrows just feels so slow, and I can't even explain why. It just feels like they're traveling like just dirt slow. I'm gonna take all these potions. Drop potions from me. Taking them. Well, no, Halls of the Dead specifically. I have heard quite a few people very specifically say that they couldn't find the entrance, or the lower level entrance on Halls of the Dead level 2. Apparently that one in particular is actually really hard to see. None, Andred 3 Co. None. None of them are the most powerful. Every class has its weakness. Every class has its specialty. It's more like a case of rock, paper, scissors than it is who's the most powerful. In PvM and in PvP. For instance, some classes are extremely good at AoE damage. Some classes are extremely good at single target damage. Some classes excel at tanking, and some classes excel at melee. Some classes can run really fast, and some classes can teleport, and some classes can't. And honestly, I would not say that any class is objectively better than any other, because there's just so many different scenarios. Like, for instance, a lightning javelin Javazon can take on a cow level with relative ease, but then place in front of him something like an Uber, and your lightning Javazon is going to falter. Same thing with a smiter. A smiter can do extremely well against a single target, no matter how powerful the target is. But put that smiter in a cow run and watch him struggle. Because there's just so many cows, And you have to hit every single one individually because the smite skill is a single target skill, whereas the Javazon is very good at multi-target attacks. Sorceresses also can tend to be very bad versus certain monsters. You know, they don't do very well against Ubers because a lot of the monsters in the Uber areas are immune to most elements, and it's a whole thing. Town portal up, Skodog. Town portal up.
Not enough mana. I need mana.
Well, to 18, woo! Sounds like they're begging to have their accounts banned. Their account is linked to their real BattleNet accounts. You start hacking in assassins and necros into the beta. It's a
Not enough mana.
Have I played the old Diablo 2 on BattleNet? Have I played the old Diablo? Ow. Only like every day on Twitch for everyone to see. Like, and on YouTube, like every day for... Yes. The answer to the question is yes. Let's just say yes. How do you expect will be this new game? I think it's going to be really awesome. I think a lot of people are going to love it. Is it going to be only online? No, you're going to be able to play offline as well, single player. You're probably going to be able to do open BattleNet as well, I would imagine. Open BattleNet is where you get to use your single player saves and go online and fight against other people who are using their single player saves, which is separate from the BattleNet. Yes, there's going to be PvP. There's PvP in the beta. And I'm not sure what you mean by TBT. I don't know about that one.
Not enough mana.
Like when do I go back to work? Oh, Skodog asked where I'm from. I'm from Virginia. Yay! I hope you didn't throw away the big rug.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Lord! What do you mean you can't see Diablo 2 Resurrected? Did you pre-order the game? Go dog, you're a big silly head. And I'm not from West Virginia, I'm from Virginia. I've been to West Virginia. That place is all mountains. all mountains. Ain't nothing but mountains in West Virginia. You should have a Diablo 2 Resurrected page on the Battle.net launcher, Lord. And on the Battle.net launcher, you should have a play button when you click on the Diablo 2 Resurrected page. And then if you go to the play button, there should be a little arrow next to the play button. You click on that little arrow, and it should take you to an option to choose the beta version. No, I've never been to New York, Leon. Doesn't have anything to do with what PC you pre-ordered on, Lord. It has to do with what account you're logged into. What account did you pre-order on? Log into the same account on the other PC and you should be fine.
I need mana.
Ham and peanuts. Y'all asking a lot of questions. Of course we can be friends. You gonna send me a friends request or no? Korean lover boy. I'm a little worried about that. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. You got the song stuck in my head now. I hope you're happy. Burn in the fires of damnation. I mean, update it for the love of God. I mean, you're probably gonna have to do some updates. I got some fire too, you little banished monsters. You know what? I'm gonna stand on this side and I'm just gonna shoot stuff through. How about that?
I need mana. Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
Oh, look at the little skulls! Can you see the little skulls? Look, when they shoot the things at me, see the fireballs have skulls? They're little mouths. They got little mouths.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
Almost stole that guy's gold.
I need mana.
Oh Lord, let me kill the monsters. Oh Lord, let me kill them dead. I don't do any damage and I shot them in the head and they laughed at me and they killed me dead.
Not enough mana.
Pew 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 pew. Problem with those guys is every time they hit you, they steal their life back. So it doesn't really matter how much damage you do if you're not overcoming their inherent lifesteal ability. You're not going to make any progress. Sweet Lord, you got a little bit of time to play. I'm pretty sure you can play all night tonight, and a little bit into the morning tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Just a little bit into the morning. Like 10 p.m. PDT And that's the end of it. That's the end of the road. For, this week anyway. Till next week.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana. I need mana.
Friends forever. I'm scared to accept this friend's request. I'm a little scared to accept this request. You might be a crazy person and kill me dead. But I hit the button anyway. Please don't kill me in my sleep today.
I need mana. Not enough mana.
What's up, Pandora? I heard you like mudkips. No, scam mine. I didn't get anything. I didn't even get the skull. Demons.
This maiden shall inflict no more anguish.
Quest bug, quest bug, quest bug.
The caravan.
We're gonna watch the cinematic. Well, yeah.
We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands. As the days passed, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that arid wasteland. How long? I couldn't say. And always, a dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Root Lane, with a great sea beyond. We made camp that last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage, Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream. His brethren had cornered a great demon, Baal, Lord of Destruction, who had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Talrasha selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within a tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity.
Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my brother. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lane. I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Greetings.
I was watching the cutscene.
Greetings, honored traveler.
My skull. What are you talking about? You didn't give me a skull. That was my skull. My skull! Put this in my skull collection. Bam. Look at all my amulets and rings and jank. I know y'all's jealous of my little amulets and ring collection. Super jelly. What kind of druid are you? Are you a fissure druid? Because I have a +3 fissure helmet with two sockets. I could turn it into a nadir for you, perhaps. If you want. I don't know what kind of druid you are, though. I'm scared. No, I've got too many amethysts. My amethysts are breaching the wall. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go try out my freaking Ancient's Pledge on my Paladin. So when someone says, what is the end game to a game? They're not talking about, like, what do you do at the end of the game? Because obviously what you do at the end of the game is you kill the last boss. That's not what they're referring to. What they're referring to is what do you do after you've completed the game. So after you've done the last boss, after you've completed the last quest, after you've leveled up your character to level 99, what is the game after the game? That's why it's called the end game. So Diablo has many, many different types of end games. And, sure. And the end games are things like finding all the rare items in the game, making weird builds for your characters, leveling up each one of the characters to max level, making multiple characters of the same class but different builds. So just as an example, let me go over this character. So this is a paladin. This paladin can be built like 100 different ways. You can make a zeal paladin. You can make a zeal fanaticism paladin. You can make a zeal holy shock paladin. You could make a charge paladin. You could make a smite paladin that uses a holy shield. You could make a hammerdin. You could make a thorns paladin if you want to. If you can make it work, you can make whatever you want. You can make a concentration paladin. You could make a defensive aura paladin. You can have a whole paladin that runs like max meditation with like max prayer and like runs around like shooting holy bolts at people if that's what you want to do. Like there is like 100 different ways you can build each character. There's 7 characters in the game. There's 3 difficulty settings. The 3rd difficulty setting is the hardest by far. And making characters that work in the 3rd difficulty setting is a challenge all into itself. And then finding the rare items and stuff like that, like the set items and the uniques, and building yourself the rune words can be extremely challenging. And all of that together leads up to a huge amount of time that you can spend in the game and still not ever complete everything there is to do in the game. And then, of course, there's also PvP. You can build entire characters based on PvP. There are many, many, many different PvP builds, like Trap Assassins, and Rabies Druids, and Smite PvPers, and so forth and so on. And it just never ends. There's an infinite amount of stuff that you can do. Hammerden is also a PvP character. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a look at something real quick, just a couple minutes. Put your fucking ass on everything, Bear. God. Just put your pooper right on everything. Pardon my language. Just climbs right up on the couch and just doesn't matter what's sitting on the couch. He just puts his big old butt right on top of it. Just put his butt right on top of everything. Everything he can get his little butt on. Like, there could be, like, literally daggers sitting on the couch, and I swear he would still just sit right on the daggers. And then he would be like, ow, it hurts. And I'd be like, wonder why? Because there's daggers there. And he'd be like, what are daggers? Gonna sit on them anyway. I'll think I'm joking. Alright, well, that caps out all my resistances. Don't gotta worry about resist for it a long time. 75, 75, 73, 75. Doing pretty good. I wonder if I even need this this lightning resist ring on anymore. I do. Fire resist? Don't need the fire resist ring on anymore. In that case, let me go back to town and get a different ring that doesn't have fire resist on it. Bear got up on here as soon as you guys went outside. He put his butt all up on everything he could put his butt up on. What's this? Let me put my butt on it. What's this? Let me put my butt on that. What's this over here? Let me put my butt on this thing over there. Harleytron. I don't know what you were trying to post, but the Nightbot is just set to filter out links. So don't post any links. Unless you're a subscriber. Subscribers can post links. Yeah, 6%. Lifesteal ring. Let's go. I'm a little level 24 paladin. You really should get Holy Shield, to be honest, but it's going to take me 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to take me 5 points to get there. There's no way I'm going to get there. That's too much. I don't even really need it. And this one guy on freaking my YouTube page is just making me really annoyed. The dude wants to argue every single thing that he can possibly argue, and what really bothers me about his arguments is every single one of them is just skewed. Like, I can understand talking about something and debating a topic, but when it is dead obvious that you are 100% against whatever it is that you're arguing against, and that no matter what anyone has to say, you have absolutely no willingness to hear or understand any competent argument or valid criticism of what someone is saying. Like, you've just decided in your mind that it's wrong, and so you're going to make it be wrong even if it's not wrong. And man, that's what this guy sounds like. I mean, he's upset that TCIP has been taken out of Diablo 2, and I understand. I do. I used to use TCIP a lot when I was younger. I used to play with my brother and my nephew over, you know, local internet or local area connection. It's a very useful thing to be able to play over local area connection with TCIP. Oh Lord, Grim Reaper used hats off to you, Lord Jesus. How you get 10,000 points already, Grim Reaper? That's what I want to know. I'm trying to think what to wear. And what's up, Pit Arma 46? Hi from Virginia in the United States. Portugal. Dang, everybody loves some Diablo, man. I tell you, there's Diabloites all over the whole world. I actually have really enjoyed looking on YouTube on the analytics and stuff. And it shows me like where people are looking at my content from. Of course, it probably doesn't include like VPNs and things like that, but for the most part, it tells me where you guys are watching my YouTube videos from. And the most interesting thing is that it's everywhere. Like, there are people looking at my YouTube channel for Diablo 2 from like every single country in the world. It's crazy. Like, I couldn't name them all even if I tried. What's up, Pit Arma? The only way currently to get access to the beta, if you don't already have access to it, is to pre-order the game through Battle.net. There's only 1 day left, which is basically just today. So I mean, if you pre-order, you're gonna get 1 day to play. I think you can play like during the nighttime though, like overnight. And there is gonna be another beta test weekend next week, and you don't have to pre-order to get access to that one. That one's gonna be open for everyone. So if you want to wait till that one is on the 20th. Merca. I gotta report another bug. And I've reported a lot of bugs. I'm a bug reporting fiend. Y'all don't even know. When... Ugh. Come on. Why does it do this to me? It won't let me type half the dang time while I'm doing a bug report, and I'm pretty sure the game just crashed. I just want to report a bug. Bug. When I try to report a bug, the game crashes. How many characters did I make, Exos? I made all of them. By the way, my game crashed. I was just, since the game crashed, I figured I would go ahead and grab a mask for Grim Reaper's channel point spending over here. What is it, 10 minutes I gotta wear a mask for? We're gonna do a timer. Timer for 10 minutes. That's what's all you get, Grim Reaper. It's 10 whole minutes. And you're gonna get a Toby mask, so I hope you like Toby. Hope you guys can still hear me, because I have a mask on. Ah. I only have one eye. Don't sneak up on me.
Wait a minute.
No, that doesn't work, because then it gets all echoey. I don't want it to get echoey. It's gotta be right there. That's all you guys get.
Remember, you used to wear a mask.
Stop.
I do.
I've worn a mask on stream before. Somebody paid for that. Hats off to you one other time. I gotta look down to type on the keyboard now. I hope you're happy. Good. I hope it does sound weird. You paid for it. You get it. Anyone else have high GPU temps? I have a 3070. It sits at 70 degrees. Let me tell you, just from experience, NVIDIA cards tend to run really
may I
low on
help
the
you?
fan speed. I don't know if you got water cooling or not. If you got water cooling, then ignore my comments. But if you're running air cooling on a 3070, you probably need to up the fan speed with something like MSI Afterburner, so that it's actually running correctly. This is Toby. This is the Toby mask from Naruto.
Good day.
Toby was the Uchiha who managed to survive with the Sharingan. He only had one eye.
Good day.
So his mask only had one hole, because he only needed one hole, because he was Toby. Poke myself in the eye. Oh yeah, I was doing a bug report. Y'all distracted. When performing a attack with a melee ability, when the target is close but not close enough, player will spaz out. The player's arm, weapon arm, spazzes out super fast, trying to activate the skill, and it looks really stupid. Except that. I'm not talking about the fans on your computer, I'm talking about the fans specifically on your GPU, Sleepy. The fans specifically on your GPU might be running really low. You can have all the fans you want in your case, but the fan that's on your GPU is the one that's going to make your GPU's temperature right. Think about it like this. The fan on your GPU removes the heat from your GPU. The fans in your case remove the heat from your case. Ooh, I would never run my my video card at 110C. That's crazy. I'd be melting some stuff. Bear.
Greetings.
Bear? Bear? You like my mask? Look at a bear. Look, Woogie. Look at this bear. Well, first of all, what the hell is that on your face?
Greetings, honored traveler. You
I mean, it's a brand new game and it's a beta, and so it's not very well optimized either, so there's that. Who's in here? What are they in? Arcane Sanctuary? Let's go. We going or not? Where'd you disappear to? We were going. Yeah, there's a big difference, Sleepy, between an optimized game and an unoptimized. Unoptimized games are really kind of ridiculous. Like, they don't really work very well on your computer.
It is an honor to serve.
I was
you.
literally looking over here, and I couldn't see that there was somebody PKing me. Like, I couldn't even tell that there was a PKer in the game. And then I looked over here, and he was attacking me, and I didn't even know he was attacking me. I don't know how long he was attacking me for. It was pretty funny. But that's what you get when you have 75 to all resistances. He was just kind of like tickling me. I mean, granted, I think that if I stood there and I let him beat on me, he eventually would have won.
Good day.
Eventually. Ooh, Thunderslap 7 amulet. I like that.
Thank you, sir.
4% mana steal? It's better than my 3% mana steal.
Still keep coming to my shop and keep saying
He's a level 30 paladin, too. Interesting. Banded? Who's been banded? Bear probably sat on it. I told you it probably fell down the back of the couch. All you gotta do is pull the couch up and look. Oh, the PK's gone? I was gonna run outside and fight with him. Oh well. People wanna hop into games and PK, I guess. He tried. He tried. If I was a little bit higher level, I would have won that duel too. Unfortunately, he was way higher level than me. By like 5 levels. No more mask for you. No, it's something you can buy with channel points. It's a channel point thing. Called Hats Off to You. I made it 10,000 channel points too. People still be like, channel points for days. Reward queue. Complete all. Everybody loves spamming that hydrate too. I've been drinking every 5 seconds. We got the Chipotle grill over here. Chipotle Bar and Grill. It was weird that I was constantly frozen, but he wasn't. Like, I had Holy Freeze aura up, and he wouldn't, and he wasn't coldified. Holy Freeze breaks through cannot be frozen. Doesn't matter if he had cannot be frozen or not. What is? Toby only has one eye, DDDV. DDDV. DDDDV. DVD. He only has one eye in the anime. So he only needs one eye hole. It's a mask of an anime character named Toby. Is everything already dead in every single one of these tombs? Fire is going to be more damage. Holy Freeze is going to be more utility. I definitely would go with Holy Freeze over Holy Fire, but something seemed wrong with Holy Freeze. It's not working like it's supposed to. Also, since we are level capped, which is something that, I mean, it's not really level capped, but we are kind of level capped. Since we are kind of level capped, the Holy Fire probably ends up getting higher damage. I don't know.
That's in my shop. How did they get to your shop? How did they get to your shop? It's in my shop. Oh, it's in my house too.
Huh. Well, it's not just that they're not triggering as often, Red Rums. It's like they're not working at all. Like you go, I mean, the cold damage at least is still applying to the character. So I mean, if I take this off, you see the cold damage disappears off my zeal. So I'm definitely still getting the cold damage on my attack, you can see it pop up there. But the slow, the 45% slow, and the 17 to 19 cold damage that should be constantly triggering on all nearby targets, doesn't seem like it's working. Like they should be turning blue. Any monster that comes near me should be turning blue. So if I stand next to these guys, they should be blue. But they're not. They also don't seem to be getting slowed down. Does that look like he's slow to you? I mean, does that really look like he's 45% slowed? It doesn't look like any of them are slowed. They all look like they're still moving at normal speed. And I just got a Vidala's armor. Vidala's ambush. I give that to my Amazon, why not? I'm gonna do another bug report on this because Holy Freeze is a skill that I really love, and I definitely don't want this to be broken. The slows target by % on Holy Freeze does not seem to be applying to anything nearby. Makes me regret even picking this because it's not working. I just don't understand. Even when you switch back to the old version, the monsters aren't turning blue in the old version, and they're not getting slowed. See, they're getting the cold damage effect, but it's not actually slowing anything down. They're still attacking at normal speed. I mean, that's the whole benefit of going with Holy Freeze in the first place, is that it has that amazing slows target by percentage on it. You know, it's just an amazing skill. Let's see if it's specific to slows target by. Because I do have slows target by on another character. Or hold on. Let's go over to my my Amazon. My Amazon actually does have slowest target by gloves. They're clay gloves pincers. And let me see if the clay gloves pincers have the same problem. Trying to push them because they're too far to the edge. I don't want to put the plates in the sink because I want to eat some more pizza.
I know much. Greetings.
So I have these, which have slowest target by 25%. I want to see if the slowest target by 25% still applies. Let's go pick something that's relatively easy to fight. That's not gonna. I'm trying to think. It didn't get Catacombs waypoint. What the hell? Let's just go outside. There's some pretty easy monsters out here. That certainly don't look like it. Knockback is working. I mean, the knockback is definitely working. The slowest target by is not. So I'm going to put another bug in. He slows target by percent on leg laws gloves is not applying to monsters. Ugh. Beta testing. Look at me being a useful beta tester. Hope you guys are happy. So when you guys play, hopefully all the bugs and stuff that I've posted will be fixed. What I don't understand is why this stuff is broken in the first place. If all they did was a translation of one thing to the other, if the engine is indeed running underneath the surface, why would these things be not working? Barbara. It doesn't look great, Arlytron. I've heard some pretty bad things about the console version. I mean, the PC version seems to be more close to the, the PC version of the game, but the console version, they tried to go like, I don't understand. Apparently you can only join games with friends. You can't make games with names and passwords. It's really freaking weird. It's just weird. I really don't know about the console versions. That's what they did in Diablo 3, basically. They didn't really have party chat in Diablo 3 either, really. Ooh, look at that. I got my little black armor on. That's freaking cool looking. got 66 defense on it too. It'd be fun to find the Vidalis set. What's my bow girl wearing? Probably a bunch of junk. And she's got terrible rings on and a terrible amulet. She needs that Mana Steel amulet that's sitting on my paladin. Oh, there we go. 4% Mana Steel. Nice. %, lifesteal. It's too bad I don't have a console to test it on, man, because I'd love to get some console play in. I'd make some videos on it and everything. I just don't have a console to do it with. Oh yeah, that'll work for my Merc. Let's get my Merc running some sweet gear.
I'll put that to good use.
What else she got? She's running a gemmed bow and a crappy hat.
Hey Mom, do you remember the house, or the roof of the moon house? Yeah, that's on every roof now, so we can't put anything on the roofs. And none of the houses. So I wonder if
I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to no bail runs, Harley, Tron. I really
How do I know I
am
can
kind
trust
of
Good evening.
sick, like just absolutely sick and tired of bail runs. Just bail runs, all day long bail runs. And it's not necessarily that it's bail runs with that I'm sick of. It's the bot bail runs that I'm sick of. I would be fine with bail runs if it was people. If it was actually people working together to do the bail runs. But it's never people working together to do the bail runs. It's always like 2 or 3 bots doing the bail runs, and then a bunch of like little noobs running around behind them who are not contributing in any way, shape, or form. Birded in. Look at him. He looks kind of beast though, doesn't he? I kind of like how he looks. By the way, he's holding a dagger in his other hand. It's an ethereal dagger, and you can't see it. The ethereal items in this game are really ethereal. Like they're really ethereal. Aha. Sweet. Double crystal swords. Yes, excellent. Faster hit recovery.
oh yeah. In my kitchen too.
+1 to leap.
I'm really thinking about it. Now I have to close down the shop.
He doesn't look like Dave Bautista.
Maybe I should do this on TikTok too.
Good day.
Really hard.
Let's go smash some stuff on my barbarian. Quest am I on? What level am I? Level 12? Let's go. Double crystal swords, sword mastery, bash, and double swing. Let's go. Ninja loot rule. I mean, I'm assuming at launch we'll probably set up some 8-man groups. Well, launch is pretty far away. And I'm going to need some dedication from whoever joins the group. It ain't going to be a one-time deal. You know, it's not going to be come in once for 4 hours, you know, and then that's it. It's going to be a, you know, a whole week thing. I'm going to need you to be on a lot. And we're going to be playing together. I need you to keep up with the group. It's going to be a whole thing. We're going to have fun. We're going to have fun, but we're going to be serious. We want serial fun. Yeah. Where you at, Smith? Double swing seems broken, not as good as it used to be. I don't know what's wrong with it, but double swing doesn't feel right. Let me try switching back to the original game and play with double swing and see if it's just like a game thing or. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a game thing. It feels like something's wrong.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use.
It definitely feels like something's wrong. It feels slower. And I don't know why. Huh. I mean, it even still feels a little slow in the old game.
I shall make weapons from your bones.
I shall make weapons from your bones. You cannot complete this quest in this game. Poopy head. Forgot about that. I gotta go make my own game. Open survey. Wow, I have to keep the survey confidential. Do you agree to keep the survey confidential? Do not stream or record yourself taking the survey on video sharing platforms. Do not share screenshots of the survey on social media. Do not post the link to the survey online.
This monastery reeks with evil and corruption.
There's a mono. Ooh, look at them little champion janks. Hello, champion janks. Blue and green. Kick it good. You must kick them barrels. Gotta kick them barrels. Kick them good. Kick them barrels. I'm dumb as a bag of bricks. I hope y'all know that. Dumb as a bag of bricks. What's up, Mata? How's it going, brother? For double swing? I don't know. The old one doesn't really look better. Look at my barbarian now. He's real pretty. And the halo over here look ugly. Pretty? Ugly. Pretty. Ugly. Pretty. Ugh. I can't be running them tombs forever. That jank ain't fun. It's just not fun. I'm just gonna play some other characters. I'll be alright. I mean, I like running tombs, don't get me wrong. But when everybody in the tombs can one-shot everything, it gets really boring really fast. What's up, suckers? Look here, you little skeletons. Quit being rude to me. Stop it. You see that? Every now and then my character bashes instead of does double swing, and I don't know what that's about. I don't think anybody thinks you're poor, babe. You got like all the pets. All the pets.
Wow! She is a scammer. She said, I don't really know how to find it. Then let's go in the neighborhood. And then when you go in the neighborhood, it'll say, here's the house. Or just tell her to. Just tell her to.
Man. Oh, that's a lot of monsters. Beware, foul demons and beasts. Nice. Was that the Smith? Are you in here, Smith?
I shall make weapons from your bones.
Come to the doorway and get wrecked, suckers. Come to this doorway and get destroyed. Ow, Smith, you hit really hard today. Scepter. Read a prayer. Give me my malice. Yeah.
I should take this to Charcy.
I should take this to Charcy. Charcy, I have a legendary malice for you, so you can create us items for us and not give them to us because you suck. Shouldn't when you give the malice to Charcy, shouldn't the items in her shop all turn to rares? Or shouldn't she at least have a couple rares in her shop, don't you think? Plus 10% faster cast staff. With mana, damage taken goes to mana, blaze, and ice bolt. It's probably worth 10k at the very least.
It is certain that we face the Demon Queen, Andariel, who has corrupted the Rogue Sisterhood and defiled their ancestral monastery. This does not bode well for us, my friend. Ancient Horadric texts record that Andariel and the other lesser evils once overthrew the three prime evils, Diablo, Mephisto, and Baal, banishing them from hell to our world. Here they caused mankind untold anguish and suffering before they were finally bound within the Soul Stones. Andariel's presence here could mean that the forces of hell are once again aligned behind Diablo and his brothers. If this is true, then I fear for us all. You must kill her before the monastery becomes a permanent outpost of hell, and the way east lost forever. The magical effects imbued by the malice are impossible to predict, but are always to the good.
But look who just showed up. It's my brother. What's up, brother? My brother's name is Teddy. And he literally named his character Teddy. He's a very silly one. Let's see if he wants any of this loot. I got some loot. Loot for you, sir. What else I got for a Palidon? Some mace. Or perhaps this.
I've been the poor person in the server, so I said, can I see your hat?
Or let's see, what else we got? What's up, Chocolate Royce, the level 30 paladin who came to try to kill me? I'm assuming you must be watching stream because it's the only way you made it into this game. Let's see your gear, Chocolate Royce. Come on. What you got on? Come on, show off your PvP gear, PKer. Let's go. You want a PK? Let's see what you got. I mean, you can. You just gotta take it off first. What level you at? You're level 11? Alright, let's go.
Well, I mean, he's still been in the game for 8 days, right? Yeah, I mean, I have not played the day in this game. I mean, you ain't played well, when I started the game, I asked how do you play, and so I gave me a free pet. That's it. And even when I was new, I didn't know how to lock the door. People coming to my house and saying your fate. I said, how? I don't know what you're talking about. And he's literally wearing poor clothes. So yeah, and he even had had an emote on. And I didn't even know how to make emotes when I was. And I thought when I went to bed, it would automatically turn daytime.
Should have kept my smiter. Smitey smite.
I need a nose ring too.
You got $750?
Good day.
Welcome to the
Elzix.
desert rain.
Hold on to those for a second. Dang, 26% poison resist.
And you haven't been in the game. No, he hasn't been in the game for a week. He's been in the game for a week.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
oh wait, that's somebody new. That's not even the same person.
Yeah.
That's somebody new. Be like, how are you cool with that?
No, because we all know he's not for it.
And that-
he's been in the game more than a week and he has that card.
Gambling all my money away. I was hoping I'd get a rare by now. Ain't got a single rare.
Oh no, maybe not months. Maybe he just got in, or not just got in, but maybe he got in like right when that card came out. I'm not as close.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom.
I mean, it does depend on but still, you should have more than two. More than like,
What people say just like Halloween.
yeah, I might dress up as scary. I might put some blood on.
The hell is that sound effect that's playing in the background? You guys hear that? That was a really weird sound effect. This is like the most boring fight ever. I'm just gonna leave. All we're doing is spamming potions. He spams potions, I spam potions. He spams potions, I spam potions. Neither one of us is getting anywhere. We're just spamming potions. Plus he's level 30. He's a little 6 levels higher than I am. I wonder, though, if there's anything I can do to breach his defenses. Breach the defenses. I think if I swapped to... I don't think there was anything I can swap to. Death runes don't work on people, I'm pretty sure. Dropping runes on the ground. You're dropping all your runes on the ground, Paul. Never. Make an inside pole arm. I don't think you can make an inside pole arm. You can make ladder rune words? I know you could make ladder rune words. Staying alive isn't the issue, so the replenished life 7 amulet really isn't helping me very much. I mean, other than the fact that I'm staying alive, it's not really going to help me. It's not like I'm going to stay alive any more than I'm already staying alive. I don't think I'm having trouble hitting him either. So much low-level gear and not enough to actually choose from to make any difference whatsoever. Collected gear.
Family house, tiny home, pizza place.
Massive amounts of poison damage. My Holy Freeze isn't working on him at all, which is just dumb. I don't even understand why my Holy Freeze isn't working. He's able to freeze me, but I'm not able to freeze him, which is just weird. He's got massive amounts of poison damage. It looks like he's using some poison damage charms. Of course, I have 75% poison resistance, so he's got to have a lot of poison damage. God, it's so freaking loud and obnoxious. Just trying to fight somebody, and it's just the sounds that it's making the entire time while we're fighting are just so loud and obnoxious. No. It doesn't seem like none of the procs are working either. Sometimes some of my procs are working. He's pooping. He's pooping. All we're doing is smacking each other in the face. Ugh. Never understood PKing. Never, ever, ever understood PKing. I even used to do it a little bit back when I was a kid, because, you know, I thought it was funny. But then you realize, and I hope you're watching, by the way, then you realize that what you're doing is absolutely pointless. You're targeting people who have absolutely no ability to fight you back. Lower level characters that are nowhere near your skill level. People who have nowhere near your gear. And you go into the games and you find them and you deliberately hostile them, and then you go to where they are and you kill them, and then you steal their gold. And for what? To show off that you're more powerful than the other person? When it was obvious that you were more powerful than the other person to begin with because you're higher level than they are? Way higher level than they are? Because you can't see their overcompensating cars. Like, I totally get building a PvP character, and I totally get going into PvP games, and I used to do it all the time, and I totally get going and PvPing with people, and like deliberately setting up your character and going into the PvP game and trying your best against someone who has also deliberately set up their character for PvP and is trying their best. That's freaking awesome, and it's really cool. Going in and killing somebody who's not set up for PvP while you are. Going in and PKing someone who's like 10, 15, 5 levels lower than you are when you know you have the overwhelming advantage is not cool. And then they hang around like leeches. Like they know that they can't force you out of town, but they just hang around like leeches. And they just sit there and they just wait for you to leave town because they have nothing better to do. I potted because it was a boring duel. We were literally fighting each other. He was 6 levels higher than I am. He obviously has better gear than me, Dog. And I still held my own very well as a level 24 character against a level 30 character. Level 30 characters have level 30 skills. He has Holy Shield. He has all the really nice skills like Fanaticism and everything at his disposal. I don't. He has a way higher skill level than I do in Holy Freeze. He's using gear that I can't even equip yet. Dog, if that's how you feel, you're welcome to leave the channel, buddy. Bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Hello.
Hello, bro. Can you help me? I'm playing druid and I have a weapon and socket it with skulls. that give regenerate, mana, and life, but it's not doing damage. But my bear, does it work or is it useless? Skulls will leech damage depending on your damage that you're doing. So like, for instance, if you put like a chip skull in, I think you get 1% life leech and 1% mana leech, if I remember correctly. 1% is basically a really, really small amount, and it depends on how much damage you're doing, your physical damage. So if you don't do a lot of damage, you won't get very much back, and that's pretty much all there is to it. What's up, Tiger Slave? Yeah, so it's based on the amount of damage that you're doing. It's also based on the fact that, you know, you're outputting mana as well when you use your skills. So, for instance, you know, I have a bash skill here, which is doing 2 mana, or I have a double swing here, which is 1.7 mana. So if I'm hitting and I'm taking some of that mana away, and I have to restore that mana at the same time while I'm taking it away. The problem is that a lot of skills, they use up too much mana. So even though you might be stealing a little bit, you're not getting enough back to compensate for how much you're using. They'll help lessen the drain. So if you fill up your mana pool with a mana potion, you can restore some of it, but not all of it. But you're eventually going to typically still go down and down and down because you don't have enough mana steal to breach that threshold where you're recovering mana instead of losing it. Where is jail level 2? I mean, life and mana steal are definitely worth it, but you have to have enough to make it work. If you don't have enough, it just becomes a lessening on the drain as opposed to a actual, like, useful ability.
No one should ever be caged.
Maybe make it biodegradable.
I mean, melee characters and ranged characters tend to do very well with life and mana steal. I mean, bear druids and werewolf druids have an ability called Hunger, which steals massive amounts of life and mana. And it might be better for you to use that instead of life and mana steal. It actually works very well. But again, it's still based on your physical damage. So your physical damage has to be high to make it worth it. I also want to touch on something else real quick, and this is something that it kind of pertains to what was going on earlier, and it has to do with building your character. So when you play a character, there are two different ways that you can build your character. You can build your character to kill monsters, and you can build your character to kill players. All right. So when you're leveling up a character normally, and you're just trying to get through the acts, 9 times out of 10, you're not building your character for PvP. Unless it somehow mysteriously lines up with PvP, you're normally building your character specifically for monsters. Now, when you build your character for PvP, it's an entirely different type of build. Alright, so imagine, if you will, you have like a civilian who's, in the private sector, and he's just doing his best, trying to live his best life, and a military, officer comes up and just, hands him his butt and, rips him down, pushes him on the floor, and makes him eat his own poop. It wouldn't exactly be fair in any way, shape, or form, because the person who he's taking out has absolutely no military training, has not trained to fight anyone, and never even was really thinking about fighting anyone else. And that's kind of the same way it is in Diablo. The skills in Diablo, a lot of them are not very good for PvP. In fact, most of them are not good for PvP. So when you build a character for PvM, your character actually sucks for PvP the majority of the time. Unless you're building a Smite Paladin or a Hammerdin, which can do fairly well in PvP even if they don't mean to. So when a PKer who is built for PvP goes into a game and picks on players who are built for PvM, there's really no challenge. It's usually completely one-sided in most regards. And I know, because I used to build a lot of PvP characters back in the day. Good lord. Every single character I built had to PvP, I remember. Oh god, like it was yesterday. I would build a character, I'd get him to level 30, and I'd take him into a PvP game and see how he did. And if he didn't do well, I'd delete him, and I'd go make another one. Transfer the items over and remake him, because you couldn't respec your characters back then. Or I'd level them up a little bit more and I'd work at them a different way. Three-socket. I actually have a 3-socket crystal sword sitting in the safe, but I'm using these right now. Grim Reaper. I got a 5% chance to cast level 1 amp, and then I also have a 10% increased attack speed with 4% mana steel crystal sword. I'm basically running dual crystal swords right now. You see this silliness when you attack somebody who's just out of range, or your character's arm goes like...
Yeah. But fall is technically Halloween. Well, actually, no, they don't.
Frickin' boots are breaking. No, my ethereal boots. How dare they? I love the way the entrances light up. I really, really do. Really, 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 really do.
But it's getting close to Halloween. So, October 1st day takes about... Or no, sometime in October it takes a pause. Later on, like, 2 days.
I need a key.
Yes. Hmm. I got some new ethereal boots. I can put these ethereal boots on when these ethereal boots break. Finally, the ethereal boots I've always wanted. Speaking of PvP and dueling, did you guys know that there's a whole low-level dueling society, like in the Diablo 2 realm? People who duel at level 9, low-level duelers. People who duel at level 15. People who set up characters to duel at level 30. Like, there's whole entire posts and builds dedicated around building your characters specifically for low-level dueling. Like, what items are the best to use as a low-level dueler? Like, which skills to use as a low-level dueler? Like, where to put your points in, and how many points to put in for low-level dueling? Which items to upgrade for low-level dueling? So, like, a low-level smiter paladin would upgrade the unique spiked shield into the barbed shield because it's still below the level 30 threshold. There's a whole bunch of very interesting ways that people build their characters specifically for low-level dueling. There's even a very interesting dueling thing. It's called Iron Man. And basically what you do in Iron Man is you all level up characters to level 9. And you can only use what you find or what you can buy from the store with the money that you find. And at the end, when all of you hit level 9, you all go out into town and you fight each other to the death. And whoever's alive at the end wins. Because, you know, once you die in hardcore, that's it, you're dead. And they call them Iron Man duels.
So cold and damp under the earth.
So collecting rings. Collecting rings. I was hoping to get some good rings. Collecting rings. Collecting all rings. I don't care. My rings. Rings. Yeah, Catacombs level 2.
It's locked.
No keys. Surprised he doesn't just bash it open. Barbarian bash. Barbarian bash. Wow, level 36. Nice Deviant Brute. You guys are grinding up a storm, huh? That's freaking awesome. Sweet. 5 a.m. before the kids go to school. The game is still up till tomorrow morning, right? It's like tomorrow morning sometime. I can't even remember. Like 10 p.m. PDT or something is when they said it was going to go down tomorrow morning. If I remember correctly. So if you did wake up early, you could get a little bit more grinding in. At 10 a.m. Eastern. Okay. So yeah, you pretty much got all night if you want to play all night. Or a little bit in the morning. And then that's the end for this week. I'm going to spend most of the week editing my footage and uploading it to YouTube, honestly. What's up, Weesus? How goes it? Good lord, I'm trying to like control all these windows at once. You have a second badge? What is that? Yeah, you can join the party, Weesus. It's GGM 216.
You're very dumb to do that. You're very irritating.
Who made this portal? Me? I didn't make this portal. You made the portal, sir? God, people love to be just big giant buttholes on the internet, man. And I'd love to sit there and chat with them and prove to them that they're wrong. I love to do that. But, man, I just don't have the time. 50 more bits to reach number 1. Deviant Brute has submitted, has already done tons and tons of bits before. He's, I'm pretty sure he's the bits leader, like, of all time. Not only has he given out tons of subs in the channel, he's also given out tons of bits as well. Deviant Brute has obtained VIP status and founder status. He is a very awesome subscriber. Plus, he's just a cool dude. That's right, woohoo for you. Well, I appreciate it, Deviant Brute. And I'm glad to have awesome subscribers and stuff and viewers like you guys. Because I'm going to be honest with you, none of this would have been possible without cool, subscribers and viewers like you guys. I don't want to get all mushy or anything, but it's the truth. It really is. I think the only reason I even got half as popular as I have already is because I get these really cool people in here who tell their friends and share my stuff and hang out and chat and all of it contributes. It really does. Yep, Tigerously, Dummy, Deviant Brute, Orion, Drumleaf. Can't even name y'all. I really can't. Like, there's just too many of you. I try though. I try and keep track. I really do. I try. I try so hard and I get so far, but then I can't remember any of your names, 'cause my memory's Swiss cheese and it looks like a log. You are ready 15 and I just start? Who's 15? What are you talking about 15? My followers has been a very interesting journey over this past couple days. So when I first started, everybody came in and they wanted the drops, and I guess there must have been something in people's heads that said they needed to follow if they wanted to get the drops, and so I was like up to like 1,200 followers, and then like within a short period of time after the drops ended, I went down by like 300 followers, which is pretty funny. It's like they only follow just to get the sub, and you didn't even need to follow to get the game. That was the funny thing. All you needed to do was watch for a little while, and I even told people that. I was like, all you got to do is watch for 2.5 hours. I am a Burberdadin. My name is actually Burberdadin. Burberdadin. Burberdadin.
It's locked.
Burberdadin. I got 53% poison resist, suckers. I'm ready to go. Had stream set to 480p, was wondering why I'm playing the old D2 changed to 1080p. I'm glad that they gave me options this time. You guys actually have options to choose other things other than 1080p? Because I was told by quite a few people that a lot of my streams don't have multiple options. So I'm glad it does have multiple options. Man, all these little chippies.
Let the gate be
everywhere.
opened.
All these little dang chippies. Sweet. Because apparently transcoding options are not always active, is basically what I've been told. Because...
I am overburdened.
Like, oh, I got the spike shield? I didn't mean to pick up the spike shield. That's not a bad spike shield either. Brimstone shield. Might not be better than the one I gave Teddy, but, he used to name his characters Alucard back in the day. How many hours until the servers close? As far as I know, a lot. A lot of hours. If I had calculated out, what is it right now? 6 o'clock? So 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 11, 12, 12 to 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 5, 6, 16 hours. 16 hours till the service close.
The
caravan is prepared.
Good day.
Don't do that, Mom. Don't do that.
Hello.
Quest bug. The growed up.
I know my... Greetings.
No. My ethereal boots have half freeze duration. I'll put these up for right now. Look at all my rings and all my amulets I saved. Uh-oh, we got more chippies. Lord Chippy, I need a cube stat. Look at all these chippies that I need a cube for. Y'all, you don't even know. Oh, dang, Deviant Brute. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Would you like an ear? I got ears.
Remember the old eggs that, remember the old eggs that you sold?
You don't stop trying to give me purpose.
Remember the old eggs that you sold exactly like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now people are trying to scam and say they're not old eggs.
No, because remember I did that. Remember I bought a bunch of gifts. I thought they would be. They're not.
Yeah.
They just turn into a new.
Yeah.
Trophies. Who are you picking on, Deviant Brute? Because I know you're like level 36 and you got like the best gear in the game on all your characters. I know you picking on some people. Who are you picking on?
He told me.
Picking. Everyone.
My llama's name's Darren. I name everything Darren.
I don't know what to do with you. My beautiful lady over there is talking about how she names everything Darren.
That hates my soul. I generally don't think he does. I told him in the off-season they
Look at all these dang jimmies. I'm about to run out. Look at all my little jimmy gems. Deviant Brute, your stash look like this with all your little gems and your little runes and crap. You You probably do. You got perfects. You probably got a bunch of perfects in there. You need any of these chips for upgrading your jank? I'll trade you a chip for a perfect. How about that?
I got your bed ready.
So what? Give it to me now.
Your bed is in there ready.
Give me my bed.
I went to
Stole my bed.
I went to
I had a smiter earlier, and I should have kept him because I built a smiter, and he was a pretty good smiter. He wasn't bad, and I had a spike shield and everything. I had a pretty nice spike shield. I could have kicked that guy's butt with that smiter because smiters are actually PvP characters. We were talking about this earlier, how, you know, there's a big difference between a PvP character and a non-PvP character. Like, when you build your character for PvP, they're much more able to kill someone than a character that's built for PvM. Man, my smiter, he could have handled it, but I had to respec him into a Holy Freeze Zealer.
I've heard that
Because you were talking about your Holy Fire Zealer, Deviant Brute, and that's what triggered me to respec him into a Holy Freeze Zealer. It's all your fault, sir, and I hope you know that. I hope you know that.
Mom, I changed.
P-gems socketed in our gear. Just need to finish one of the Fire Sork's chest. He only has 2 T-Po topazes and needs a third. Holy Shock Zealer now. Well, I was going for Holy Freeze because Holy Freeze has the slow effect, but as I painfully found out, the Holy Freeze slow effect does not work. Yeah, Smite is broken. Smite is broken for PvP for many reasons. So let me explain this. Number one, Smite does not require attack rating to hit the target. So no matter how much armor, no matter how much defense the person has, it doesn't matter. You hit them every single time. Number two, it can be really, really fast. It's based off the attack speed of your character. So if you have like a really nice IAS weapon, like as he's saying, a steel weapon, steel comes with 25% IAS, then you can attack really, really, really fast with your Smite. Smite is also uninterruptible. So to make matters worse, it literally cannot miss its target. It is really fast. It's uninterruptible. And then if all 3 of those things weren't already enough for Smite to be just the most overpowered PvP skill in the world, it also stuns you and knocks you back. Why a Crystal Sword, though? Doesn't Crystal Sword have really low durability? And Smite takes its durability off of the sword, right? Doesn't your sword break all the time? I mean, it probably looks pretty, though. I figured you'd go with something maybe with a little bit more durability. I mean, I'm already having troubles with these crystal swords because these crystal swords have such low durability. Oh, you got a rhyme? I was thinking about making a rhyme. I was going to make him for my smiter. But you haven't happened to have found a unique spiked shield, have you? Because if you're running a smiter, you can upgrade the unique smite shield to a barb shield, and you'll get ridiculous damage. That's literally the best shield that you can have as a low-level smiter. Is I can't remember the name of the shield for some reason. It's not Lance Guard. It's God, what is it? Swordback Hold. Swordback Hold. Upgrade Swordback Hold to a barb shield. You got tons of P-gems laying around and runes, so I'm sure you can do it. Yeah, that thing would definitely wreck in PvP. Plus, doesn't it have open wounds on it? Yep. Absolutely great for PvP. Maybe I just need to start setting up all my characters for PvP now. I can't play any regular characters anymore. I just have to be PvP characters. That way when anybody comes into my game and tries to PK me, I'll just be ready. I'll be like some sort of Boy Scout, just always ready. Why aren't you using this skill? Oh, well, I've got to set up my characters for PvP in case the PKers show up. God, the stamina issues. You know, if they'd made this like Act 2 Nightmare instead of like Act 1 normal, nobody would have any stamina issues, but God, we have so many stamina issues here. Need some Treads of Seathon. Can Treads of Seathon even drop in Act 2? I have to look it up. Oh yeah? Why don't you give me that's right, you can't give me nothing because you're on stupid console. Poopies. Speaking of deviant brutes, could you talk for a second about the console experience? Like, how are you liking the game system, like the lobby? How are you liking all that? You hate it? Like awful? I've heard a lot of bad things about it. Like I've heard terrible things about the lobby on the consoles. Most people who come in here don't have nice things to say about none of it. Somebody said there's not even a keyboard to type to other people. Stop being rude. I hate how so many of the items just don't even drop. They don't even drop in normal, like Act 2. There's so many items that won't drop from anybody but Duriel, and there's like tons and tons of items that don't drop from anybody, like at all. Like, you barely see any Vorceptors, but like the ones you do see are like garbage. Because they're really low level Vorceptors. I think I need to swap the two swords. This one's got the Mana Steel on it. It needs to be the main hand. That'll probably help. I have a hard time teleporting a far distance. No in-game chat at all. Lobby system sucks. Excuse me. Can't buy full potions or belt in one click. We go to the Duriel, we can't attack unless we pick an item up in our stash and then set it back down. What? That sounds just awful. That sounds really awful. Teleporting with your paladin? How are you doing that? You found a teleport amulet? Or a Nages or something? Nah, you couldn't find a Nages. Oh wow, superior helm with 12% defense. Let's turn that into a nadir. Why not? F. Tier, where's my tiers? Tier. 53 defense nadir. Nice. I'll give the other one to Teddy.
How do I know?
How do I know I can trust you? Well, I figure you probably would. Well, did you manage to get anything really nice from gambling, or did you Oh yeah, I've noticed that as well on PC Deviant Brood. I had to spam the crap out of the entrance.
Oops. Come on. A gift for you. A gift for you.
Maxed rolled nagels. You got a max MF Ammy with TP and max MF boots with movement. Yeah, I picked up a when I was doing the ladder the first run through, I found a +1 pally plus like 36 charge teleport amulet, and I thought it was funny as crap. And I was just teleporting around on my paladin. I mean, nagel rings aren't like super hard to come by. If you farm enough Andaro, usually you get one, but I haven't really built for Magic Find. I've just been having fun playing. I figure the last thing people want to see is me killing the same monster over and over and over again and getting like crap drops for like hours on end. So I focused on actually leveling up characters. I've done like every character so far. I do have an interesting question though. Like, what is the button to make your character stand still? I can't figure out what button it is to make your character stand still. Like on the controller. I know on the PC it's shift. That's easy. On the console, I can't. I mean, on the controller, I can't figure it out. And it's driving me batty because I really want to have a button that makes my character stand still. What do you mean none? How could Diablo not have a stand still button? That's like crucial to like multiple characters like playthrough. The Necromancer with his spells, the Amazon with her bow spells, I mean, her bow spells. The frickin' tons of the characters need that ability to stand still. They gotta add that. You know what? I'm bug reporting it right now, Deviant Brute. Bug. Where's the controls? Where's the controls? Interface. Controller does not have a button to stop player movement to allow the use of skills without a target like Shift does on a PC. Bam. Bug reported. No. You cannot have an offensive and defensive aura on at the same time as a paladin. Please tell me you don't... They didn't enable it so you could have offensive and defensive auras on at the same time. Because that's just broken as all get out. Are they actually active though, Deviant Brute? Like, I mean, I know you can have multiple skills on the bar, but are they actually active? Because that's what I'm worried about. Are they active? That's what I get for... So you're like totally distracting me with this stuff. Because the ability to have two auras on at the same time is a really big deal. Can you imagine being able to have like fanaticism and salvation up at the same time? Yes, fanaticism and conviction. I have a character on the actual Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction. You've seen him. He's my conviction paladin. Can you imagine how my conviction paladin would work if I could run fanaticism along with conviction? He'd be just absolutely broken. God bless it, that freaking poison these guys was dishing out was toxic. And I have 53% poison resistance, and it was still freaking doing tons of damage. Man, they got some work to do. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There are some abilities. There are some abilities, and like, let's say prayer, for instance. Prayer is an ability which might not be bad if you could run it alongside some other stuff. It's not really one that people really like to use on a regular basis anyway. It kind of gets overshadowed by everything else. So as an ability, it tends to be a lackluster one. And I need to get some potions, Teddy. Yeah, I feel like prayer could be a passive, and it wouldn't really change too much about the game.
There's nothing the right portion can't cure.
But see, here's the problem with prayer, though, is that prayer is a synergy for meditation and cleansing, and cleansing is useful. Like, cleansing is a swap to aura, but meditation is extremely useful. That one being a passive would hurt the game really, really bad. Oh Lord, these freaking poison mages. Thing is even maxed out, prayer is not the greatest. I mean, you can stack prayer with replenish HP items, and it kind of works nice. So like I have a replenish +4 ring on, but look at how fast replenish +4 is replenishing my health. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It took 11 seconds to replenish 4 life. What's up, Woogs? Oh, Woogie. What's up? Your butt stinks. I mean, everybody's butt stinks, so you can't say that your butt doesn't stink. Oh, no, I doubt they're going to change anything, to be honest, right away. It might be a year or two, or one full ladder reset before they decide to do any kind of balance changes.
I need a key.
And that's if Blizzard doesn't spontaneously combust. Why does it seem like Diablo is cursed? You guys ever get this feeling that Diablo is like a cursed game? Like, it seems like no matter how good the game goes, no matter how many people love the game, it's like something always goes wrong. Like, take Blizzard, take the original launch of Diablo 2. Great launch, people love the game, was really popular. And then what happened? Blizzard North, like, dissolves into oblivion. Blizzard pretty much pretends the game doesn't exist except for selling copies of it. And lets it go to rot with bots and cheaters and everything else. And now we have a similar situation. We've got Diablo 2 Resurrected coming out. We're all excited about Diablo 2 Resurrected. And then freaking Blizzard is like literally self-imploding. Well, now I've done it. I'm screwed. I can't get my character's gear back unless someone kills this boss for me. He's camping my 2 corpses. War Wizard, if you leave the game and come back, you will get your gear back. Your corpses will be sitting on the ground in town for you to pick them up. Then you can, buy some potions, reset up your character, and go back in and try and kill the boss and get your gold back, which your gold will not come back. Your gold will be at his feet. So you're going to have to go get that back. But, you should be able to get your corpses back just simply by leaving and rejoining the game. Just be aware that in Nightmare difficulty and Hell difficulty, when you do that, you lose all the EXP that you lost by dying. So you lose EXP when you die in Nightmare and Hell difficulties, but you don't lose any EXP in normal. And if you leave the game and come back without recovering your corpse, you lose all the EXP that your corpse has on it, basically. Well, not all your gold. When you die, no matter if you don't have any gold on you or not, it takes a certain portion of your gold when you die as a penalty. Where's the Home Depot one? Because we need a Home Depot credit card to pay for all them Halloween decorations we won't buy this year. Which is something that we found out. Deviant Root. We found that out too. Loophole. It's the bag for my sander. Which I probably used at some point somewhere. Yeah, I probably will. Gem Shrine Bug? Tell me, Deviant Brute, tell me. Share the good news, neighbor. Or the bad news, whichever it is.
I'm just gonna go ahead now.
I mean, if that's how you want to be, Deviant Brute, if that's how you want to be. I won't tell you my secrets then. My secrets, mine, all of them mine. Because Deviant Brute, I have the biggest secret of them all, and I'll trade with you. Are you ready? I have figured out exactly what the chat gem is for. You get disconnected. It just crashed your game. Like, bye, suckers. Man, it's giving people the weirdest names. When you look in the chat channel, it literally says things like Tallywhacker and like She-Cold and like... I don't even understand why these names are coming up. Who nobody named their character Tallywhacker. Alright, so you wanna hear the I figured out exactly what the chat gem is for? It finally occurred to me. I was talking about it one day. And it finally occurred to me that I know exactly what the chat gem is for. So, let me see if I can explain this the best way I can. Can't zoom on console? What does that mean? Oh, you can't zoom in your characters? Okay, so not a lot of people know what the chat gem actually does, and I think I figured out exactly what the chat gem is for, and the answer is actually a part of a story. So let me see if I can explain this story. So, back in the original Diablo 1, I don't know if you guys remember. Oh yeah, I'll post this too. You guys can look at this. This is kind of cool. Has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. But, there you go. Yeah, I kind of want to keep it. So, back in the original Diablo, Diablo 1, there was this rumor that went around for a really long time. I don't know if you guys remember that if you clicked on the cows a certain number of times, it would spawn the secret cow level. So what did the cows do when you clicked on them? You guys remember? They moved, right? They just went moo. You know, every time you clicked on them, they went moo. And you clicked on them over and over again, and they had different moves. But you just had to keep clicking on the cows, and they would keep going moo until eventually you got bored and you logged off. Well, the reason why it would never work is because it wasn't actually a thing. So there was no actual real cow level. But for some reason or another, people loved to click on the cows, and it became an actual story where, you know, there was a secret cow level, even though there wasn't. And people would still click on the cows for hours at a time just for the fun of it. And over and over and over again, right? Expecting something different to happen other than what normally happens. So keep that in mind, expecting something different to happen other than what normally happens, right? Well, think about the chat gem. The chat gem is literally clicking at something, and you're expecting something different other than what normally happens. And one of the things that can happen when you click on the chat gem enough times is you get the word moo. So there are three things that can happen when you click on the chat gem. One is gem activated and gem deactivated. 2 is perfect gem activated and perfect gem deactivated. And then 3, the pet chat gem says moo. So what I think exactly the chat gem was for was it was basically there to represent the clicking on the cow in Diablo 1. It was supposed to be the same exact thing as clicking on the cow in Diablo 1, and the moo is there to give you the hint that it's the same exact thing as clicking on the cow in Diablo 1. And the moo is very rare, by the way. You can find screenshots of it online, but the moo is extremely rare. Like, you can sit there and click the chat gem for hours, and you might just barely get 1 or 2 perfect gem activated, but you almost never get the moo. And I think the rarity of the moo was also supposed to be part of the whole thing, you know, like, click on the cows enough times and the secret cow level will open, but it never did, so the cow level was very rare, and so the moo is also very rare. And maybe in a way it was supposed to let people know that the cow level did in fact exist. Maybe the developers at the time were worried that the cow level wouldn't be found. You know, they made this secret and they weren't going to tell anybody about it. And so maybe they were worried that people wouldn't actually figure out how to go there. And so they put this in the game as a hint for some people so that they would be able to figure it out. But as it turned out, they didn't need the hint, and maybe the chat gem hint was a little too vague. But it all lines up. It all makes sense. It literally all makes sense when you think about it. Yeah, we should have had access to Act 3. I feel like we should have had access to Act 3. But maybe they were worried if they gave us access to Mephisto, it would have gotten crazy. Because you got to admit, access to Mephisto would have severely increased the number of items that we could have got a hold of. Would have severely increased the amount of EXP that we could have gotten. You know, it would have been a much different story. Because once you got Mephisto in play, Mephisto is rather high level. He can drop a lot of good items. I don't know, maybe Mephisto's still bugged. Maybe they're not done with Act 3. Act 3 is a really big, stupid, dumb act with a whole bunch of stupid, dumb levels and stupid, dumb crap. And maybe they're just not done with it. I don't know. Well, I mean, the same developers didn't make Diablo 3, though, Escalon. That's the thing. If the same developers that made Diablo 2 had made Diablo 3, then probably. Just reminded myself of something. Give me just a second here to send somebody a message. I forgot. I totally forgot. Where is that, guys? Here we go. Oh, Tigerishly just put out a video. I think that's Tiger. No, wait. Who is that? Let me click on this. Game Fox. Dang, he got 130 downvotes in one day. How do you get 130 downvotes in one day? $130 downvotes in one day, you guys. That's nuts. I've never seen any video. He only has like 80 subscribers, and he has like 1,000 views on this video, 256 upvotes, and 130 downvotes. How did he get some kind of viral marketing on his videos? I'm gonna have to look at this later. That's pretty crazy. Alright, I got a bunch of messages on there, but I can't look at them right now. Speaking of which, if you're not on my Discord server and you want to be on my Discord server, here it is. You can come chat with me, you can send me messages, share stuff in there. I usually check it all the time. And we can voice chat, you know, on stream or off stream. My character is green. I don't know, I'd have to check the chart. I don't have it all memorized, Deviant Root, but it's a lot. Because Mephisto is higher than the area level that he's in. So if you check the area level for normal Mephisto, he's actually much higher than that. So Mephisto... Wow, Mephisto is a pair of boots. Man, if you type in Mephisto, just Mephisto with no D2, you get a bunch of weird shoes. Strange. He's level 26. So Mephisto in normal difficulty is level 26. Which, if we go by our treasure class... Ooh. He's just shy of being able to drop things like Saigon's Gauge, Saigon's Wrap. He might be able to, I don't know. If he has a slight change in his levels, maybe he goes up or down by 1. He can drop Immortal King's Will, Anchored Skull, Naj's Circlet, Saigon's Visor, Vidala's Barb, Saigon's Guard, Arcana's Death Wand. He can drop basically the whole Iratha's set, so Iratha's Cord, Iratha's Sign, Iratha's Cuffs, Arctic Mitts, Vidala's Fetlock, Cleglaw's Tooth, Cathan's Visage, Tancred's Crowbill, Berserker's Hauberk, and Milibrega's Rod. He definitely has a lot more drops on him. He can also drop Black Tongue, Spectral Shard, Worm Skull, Brain Hoo, Howl Tusk, Hellcast, Wisdom Draw, Tanner Gorod, Bone Flesh, Beverett's Keep, and the Iron Jangmong. Yeah, he's got some pretty good drops. What's up, Gomex? It's going. Where's it going? Is it going left? Going right? Going to Mephisto's throne room? I mean, you know, it's important to know which way it's going. Bug and run Mephisto nonstop. I don't know how you guys do it, but just Act 2, I couldn't take it. Act 2 normal at that. Like farming, farming Eldritch, the Rectifier, and farming like Shank and Pindle and Bale and Diablo. You know, that's something that you get a lot of good stuff from in normal. Like normal difficulty Diablo, normal difficulty Eldritch, Shank, Bale. They can drop fairly nice equipment. But normal difficulty Duriel? How many freaking scrolls of Town Portal you got farming Duriel? Deviant Brute. I bet you got a lot of scrolls of Town Portal. All the magic find in the world ain't gonna make Duriel not drop scrolls of Town Portal, I'll tell you what. That's like a guaranteed thing. Like half the time he drops 6 scrolls of Town Portal at once. I got it on camera on one of my streams. I can't remember which stream it was right off the top of my head, but I know it's up there, buried in hundreds of hours of footage. Okay. Alright, that sounds good to me. Oh yeah, what's your go-to spot for gold daggers? I'm curious. I usually just do catacombs, but who are you doing for goals? Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention. I'm also dying. 2 Sorks and do Rockanishu Cave level 1 Blood Raven and Dark Tree Guy for gold daggers. Okay. So you're killing Treehead Woodfist, you're killing Rockanishu, and you're killing Blood Raven. Well, that makes sense.
I am overburdened.
Oh Lord, here he is. Here him is. Here him is. We need to take him out. Oh no, we're stuck. Look at freaking my brother with his. He's like Johnny on the spot with the auras. We need to get out of here. Get him into the open. Hold on, let me go around the backside. How about that? Go around the backside. Yeah, get down. Get them guys out of there. Come here, Radamant. Let's go, buddy. Let's go, buddy. Don't you like to get beat down? Don't you like to get beat down? Let's go all the way to town. I will take you to Beat Town. Hey, a War Scepter.
I am overburdened.
I'm stuck.
I am overburdened.
Oh, there he is. I see him.
I am overburdened.
I am overburdened always. I gotta check that War Scepter though. What's this? It's terrible. Oh god. Deviant Brute has a whole group going, by the way. He's got like an 8-man run of teams. And I was saying, did you see my my brother over here with like Johnny on the spot with the auras? He got he freaking popped up his cleansing aura when we started fighting Radamant. He knows what he's doing. He started using his fire aura when we were fighting the fire mages. He was using the lightning aura when we were attacking the lightning creatures. He knows what he's doing. He's been playing Diablo just as long as I have. Longer, probably. I don't know. Probably a little bit longer. Freaking Johnny on the spot with the auras. The Aura King. Ooh. Barry, did you just fart? I could have sworn I just heard a human fart come out your butt. And Jank sounded like... I'm talking to you. Fart boy. He's like looking off in the distance. He's like, don't talk about my farts. It's like, don't you talk about my farts. Those are my farts. That is a private matter between me and God.
Hey.
Between me and God. Why, Sander, why can't you sell scrolls, sir? I need you to sell a couple scrolls. Kane, take this jank off my hands, please. Thank you.
Good day.
Good day to you, Drogden. Give me some scrolls. Look at all my rings. Look at all my rings. It's too bad you're not on here, Deviant Brute. I would give you all my rings to transmute. And amulets. You know that the stats on the rings and amulets is dependent on the level of the person who transmutes them, and I need like a level 40 character to come transmute all my rings and amulets so I can get some good stats here. I've literally been hoarding rings and amulets specifically to transmute them with my high level character. Hoarding rings and amulets. I mean, you can find some pretty good rings and amulets. Like I found like this one right here is not poison resistant min damage. I got check this one out though, Brute. You're gonna laugh at this one. Look at this amulet, okay? Alright, I want you to pay attention to the fact that it's not an all resistance amulet, okay? So it's not an all resistance 7 amulet. It's just 3 resistances. So this amulet rolled 777. So each one of those resistances had to roll for their number, and they all rolled 7. I literally found a 777 amulet. Isn't that freaking ridiculous? I kept it just because it's like my little lucky charm now. Like the chances of all 3 of the resistances that it spawned with rolling 7 have got to be like astronomically high. I'm gonna bring this amulet with me when I go to the casino and do a couple slots. Like 777, 777. Oh, have you noticed that proc on hit items don't seem to be working? Like, either they're not working or they're not working as well as they should.
They say that...
Like, because I've had a lot of chance to cast amp damage on striking items that I found. And I keep trying to, like, watch and see if they will proc. And, like, it's like they never proc. And it's really starting to bug me because I kept them specifically because they're a chance to proc amp damage and they're not procking. How did you get a shell rune, by the way? Did you transmute up, or did you actually find it? Because I couldn't remember if you could actually find shell runes in normal difficulty. Act 2. I don't usually think by acts. I usually think by difficulties. So, like, normal difficulty. You know, these runes can drop in normal difficulty. Like, I know that a shell rune can drop in normal difficulty, but I can't remember if it could drop in Act 2. I don't think it can. Transmute up. Do I have another 3-socket shield laying around? I mean, there's a 3-socket shield in here, but it's a superior too. Oh lord, more jammies. Oh lord, I'm running out of room for jammies. I have too many jammies. Save me from the jammies. We need the cube. I need a cube. I need a cube stat. Extra stat. You're one low away from a lum. IO? You're one IO. I was about to say, I know you didn't got a freaking a low rune. I'm like, dang, freaking no. You just want a biscuit. I do want a biscuit, babe. I'm not getting a biscuit? Why don't I get a biscuit? Bear, share the biscuit. Dogs do not share. He looked at me like, dogs do not share. Dogs eats. Lord, it's a long run out here to the dry hills. Reminds me of that time we went to the top of that hill that the Wright brothers flew off of. Was it Kitty Hawk or Kitty Hawk Hill or some bull crap? I don't even remember. Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. That's what it was. Punks. I freaking love how the two crystal swords look though. I look real so awesome looking with my two little crystal swords. Look at this poor little mercenary he did. Oh no, my brother left. I didn't see him say anything in chat. Of course, chat doesn't really work. Broken as all get out. Maybe he sent me a message on Blizzard. Yeah, he's off to get dinner. Dinner, chicken winner. Alright, I've got to go transmute these gems. It's driving me nuts. I can't not have room for gemmies. No. That's not how this works. I need room. Look at me. I'm already full of room. See? See, this is what you get. You give me extra space. I'm just going to fill up the extra space. That's all I'm going to do. It's just going to put more stuff in there. Just going to cram it in. Just cram it in. Get it in there. Cram. Cram it all in. Cram it.
But they also said for a long time, like Candyman had up the grabs for but I don't know, they like to teach you with stuff, but the license killer.
Send my brother some messages. Free for all. 2 minutes. Join game. What you got for free, sirs?
Good day. Greetings.
Greenies. Oh, trouble. Dang. I'll die. Can't breathe. I just fill them up. And you've only picked up topazes? Why'd you only pick up topazes, Deviant Brute? Aren't you guys upgrading items? Gomex. Ginger, when you were using the controller, did you have issues going up and down stairs? Not particularly. I think I was doing pretty good with that. Oh, you know, it just occurred to me, maybe free-for-all means, a duel to the death. No, I don't know. We'll drop those on the ground, though. Well, I know, but you can do... Nightmare. Nightmare difficulty, Deviant Brute. 4 sockets, I don't think, start until Nightmare. I think you're up creek without a paddle if you're trying to make a spirit. I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the maximum number of sockets for normal difficulty is 3. The maximum number of sockets for nightmare difficulty is 4, I believe. And the maximum number of sockets for hell difficulty is 6. Sweet.